Ripple's public strategy was to do what was necessary to maximize the XRP price. However, the main response that was left out was that neither Binance, nor Coinbase, nor other major trading platforms delisted XRP. Then, over time, the price could recover and even participate in next year's spectacular growth. Welcome to the Coin Post. On December 21st, the XRP price dropped more than 50%. At some point, the price plummeted to 21 cents, and only then they began to buy the coin back. Delisting XRP tokens by companies like Bitwise, Simplex, Jump Trading, and Galaxy Digital also added fuel to the fire. But the primary reason was obviously the US SEC's lawsuit against Ripple for allegedly trading unregistered securities. I already mentioned this subject in my recent video, however at the time it was just the SEC's intention to sue Ripple, and I wasn't expecting such serious consequences. But now it's official, the regulator's claims on Ripple turned out to be significant, which has frightened the markets. So I suggest we review the claims against Ripple, assess how the trial might end, and predict the future XRP price. If you've been waiting for this video about Ripple, give us a thumbs up right now. Let's start. The panic in the markets was caused by the fact that SEC lawsuit turned out to be quite strong. In fact, it could have been worse, but even the accusations of selling unregistered securities under the guise of XRP tokens, worth $1.3 billion with a compensation claim, I mean, that's really big. Moreover, Ripple head Brad Garlinghouse and a co-founder Chris Larsen were accused of personally selling $600 million worth of XRP. Garlinghouse had earlier promised he was going long on XRP, but apparently his strategy involved selling at a good price. When your assets are estimated at billions of tokens, selling them doesn't seem scary at all. Still, the main low blow was that the SEC called into question the on-demand liquidity service, in which XRP cryptocurrency is used for payments. According to the regulator's investigation, only 15 companies used the service, and there were no banks. They do so in exchange for Ripple's financial investments in XRP tokens. That is, Ripple pays others to use their services. As an example, they give MoneyGram Company that increased the number of customers by 140% and the number of transactions by 220% since the beginning of cooperation with Ripple. Besides, the company doesn't seem to have any problems with the SEC lawsuit and doesn't intend to end the cooperation. But as the US company, MoneyGram is required to report to the SEC, and these documents indicate that they received XRP subsidy from Ripple and then sold these tokens on the market. Another argument would be the words of Ripple's technical director, David Schwartz. Ripple's public strategy was to do what was necessary to maximize the XRP price during the period that would allow us to sell what we have. Let me remind you that David Schwartz worked it out that Ripple payment network could work perfectly without XRP. And if you remember the other Ripple founder, Jeb McCaleb, he sells his XRP every month, which he gets by contract with the company, and he's been doing it faster lately. Everyone used to think it was his personal strategy, but now it turns out that selling XRP is the strategy of Ripple itself, according to David Schwartz. Thus, in addition to being accused of selling unregistered digital asset securities, Ripple's management was also accused of misleading investors. It's like calling them fraudsters, and it could be worth a lot of fines, and demanding that Brad Garlinghouse is removed from his post. So these were the causes of the XRP collapse, and by the way, Jeb McCaleb also got a hard hit as his XRP fork called Stellar dropped 25%. Now, let's talk about other important events, and in the end discuss the future of the XRP. Brad Garlinghouse called it an attack on the entire cryptocurrency industry. He also added that Ripple has real shares, and investors buy them instead of tokens. But I wonder what else he could have said besides those big words about the attack on the entire crypto industry, and that if there's a legitimate stock, it can't be illegal. Maybe he wanted to raise some money, and so he printed it and then sold it to the XRP, while at the same time making the price of the token grow. Share in the comments what Garlinghouse might say again. Vitalik Buterin gloated over the situation, calling XRP a shitcoin. It was widely supported, and there was even a trader named Peter Brandt who stated that he had long been expecting such a suit against Ripple. In the past, he had received many unfavorable comments from XRP supporters for poor predictions about the coin, and now it's time for him to laugh. But the most important response was the one of Binance head Changpeng Zhao, who called for unification to protect the industry. This tweet was immediately interpreted as Binance's rejection of the XRP delisting, although there was not a word about it, and I can't seem to find it, which is weird. However, the main response that was left out was that neither Binance nor Coinbase nor other major trading platforms delisted XRP. I mean, there was no such a requirement in the lawsuit. So, platforms act calm. And the fact that the companies I mentioned at the beginning did this is just them being cautious, and I doubt that their business got any substantial profit from XRP trading. Otherwise, they wouldn't have given up on it so fast. While making this video, they started to buy back, and the price is trying to stabilize at 27 cents. It's hard to tell if it's over or we're dealing with a dead cat bounce. But let's discuss the future prospects for XRP. In the meantime, check that you're subscribed to the channel and don't forget to ring the bell to get new videos first. What was also not in the lawsuit was the requirement to give up the on-demand liquidity service or shut down the XRP registry altogether, and that's awesome. It leaves a big chance that the story will follow the scenario with the trial against the EOS developers, the one that I mentioned in my previous video on the topic. Obviously, Ripple will have to pay a lot more money, but the company was previously estimated at $10 billion. So in theory, they will find a couple of billions to close all possible penalties. And once this issue is resolved, we can expect a new XRP surge or a cool pump if Ripple succeeds in winning the trial. For example, if they prove XRP is not securities. I mean, what if? So all I'm saying is that following the trial news, XRP price will show high volatility no matter if it's good or bad. We know that the SEC has an iron grip and how they completely ruined the project of Pavel Durov. But if Ripple manages to delay the trial and reduce the consequences to paying a fine without affecting XRP, then over time the price could recover and even participate in next year's spectacular growth. But if you're still willing to go long on XRP, I urge you to fully assess the risks. Now the adepts of this coin are gonna come up with a lot of excuses for what's going on, and they're gonna build new theories about how Ripple will turn the financial system upside down and you're gonna get rich. In fact, they're already doing this, but there is the SEC investigation, and it says that the real situation with XRP is far worse than they say, and there's no reason not to believe them. So go ahead and analyze. If you enjoyed the video and it was useful, support the channel please. Give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are also into XRP. And that would be it for today. Thanks for watching. It's the Coin Post channel. Subscribe and get enlightened.